And good morning. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. Police brutality. What will the media do the day? How will the media report when we actually do something in North Korea? How will they report that? How will they actually report it? Will they report the truth that that there's been 24? Now this goes back to the 1950s, and the communist allowing Asia to become a communist continent there, along with the allowing that to happen there in the Asian peninsula, and the with Vietnam and Korea and Laos and Cambodia and so forth. So that goes all the way back to the 50s. But will they report the 24 years of failed, from George W. Bush to Barack Obama, from Bill Clinton, starting with Bill Clinton and Madeleine Albright? Will they report the 24 years of failed policy as they? Because we're going to do something. Something happens. Mattis is not there. I told you earlier in the show, if you think John Kelly's being sworn in at 9:30 this morning so he can, make sure that there's no ultimate fighting in the West Wing between Kellyanne Conway and Bannon and Jared Kushner, I'm afraid you're wrong. All right, now, a lot of talk about letting Obamacare collapse. And they continue to talk about, Trump said this weekend, and we'll go into the tweets, and he just recently has tweeted this morning, the president said that he will stop the payments. Stop the payments. Tom Price, HHS Secretary, Home Health and Human Services Secretary, said yesterday on several of the morning shows, hey, the president is passionate, all right? He's passionate about this and the health and welfare of the American people. Judge rules, as he said a couple times, and if you noticed, no one in the media picked it up and elaborated on it. Nobody did. And Price put out there a couple times, there's a lawsuit right now that I cannot comment, all right, where the court has ruled, okay? Court has already ruled. So the concern is these supplemental payments to insurance companies, okay? This is from July 12, 2016. Guess who's not president of the United States? So every time they tell you that President Donald Trump is trying to collapse Obamacare by himself, and he is causing the chaos in the Affordable Care Act, and he is determined not to let it work. Let's remember in 2016, May 12th of 2016, he's not president of the United States. All right? And this article is from Forbes, from Brian Blass. Judge rules administration illegally delivered funds to insurers participating in Obamacare. Okay, this is May 12, 2016. Today, a federal judge sided with the House of Representatives in a major lawsuit challenging the executive branch overreach, ruling that the Obama administration has been making illegal payments to health insurance companies participating in the Affordable Care Act exchange. U.S. District Court Judge Rosemary Collar found that Congress never appropriated billions of taxpayer dollars that the administration has delivered to insurers through the ACA's cost sharing reduction. Now, that is a word that was thrown around all weekend on every show that should scare the daylights out of you. Cost sharing reduction. Cost sharing reduction is a supplement bailout for the insurance companies. That's what cost sharing, reduction is. So the CRS payments, they want to talk in acronyms. So all weekend long, they want to say, Trump says he will stop CRS payments. What if he stops CRS payments? Cost sharing reduction program, CRS. Insurance bailouts. The court has already found, and it's going to the higher level, they already found that this is illegal. Let me tell you this one more time. In 2016, for the Chuck Schumers and the Nancy Pelosi's and the Chuck Todd and the Martha Raddatz. They always call him Martha Raddatz when it really has to get radical to the left. When on ABC, and then they have John. What's that kid's name? John Dickerson and Chris Wallace, the lefty Chris Wallace. Which, did you hear Nancy Pelosi thank Chris Wallace for saving democracy? Thank you, Chris, for saving democracy. Helping save democracy. Anyhow, all morning yesterday, CRS, you will hear that all week, CRS payments, Cost sharing reduction. Trump says, I'm just not making them, I'm not making those payments. That's insurance company bailouts. Let me tell you one more time in 2016. So if you hear all day long about Trump and Tom Price, they knew Price could not comment yesterday. But he said, how many shows was he on? He said, there's a lawsuit that's already been ruled on that says the payments are illegal. But I am in that suit and I can't discuss it. That didn't mean that, they could not, the media could not discuss it. That didn't mean the media couldn't come and tell you the truth, that the court has already found that these insurance bailout payments through the Affordable Care Act were illegal and that Congress never appropriated that money. One more time, a federal judge, this is in 2016, sided with the House of Representatives in a major lawsuit challenging executive branch overreach. Executive branch overreach. That would be President Obama. Ruling that the Obama administration has been making illegal payments to the health insurance companies participating in the Affordable Care Act, ACA exchange. U.S. District Court Rosemary Collier found that the Congress never appropriated billions of taxpayer dollars, billions, that the administration has delivered to insurers, the insurance bailouts. Remember, Rand Paul said these are just insurance bailouts through the ACA cost sharing reduction, CRS. You heard CRS payments all day yesterday. Program. Today's decision is a victory for the rule of law. It may also give insurers pause about their future participation in the exchange. Now, they're telling you, this is what they're telling you. This is what I hope to be able to come and do every single day. Is they're telling you, and they want you to believe that President Trump on January 20th told Republicans to collapse Obamacare. Collapse it. Collapse it. Tell insurers to get out of the exchange. Do you understand when this court order went into place, all right, this caused insurers pause about future participation in exchanges. They started getting out left and right in 2016. Under Obamacare, they were getting out. They were leaving as fast as they could, leaving you stranded, no insurance, leaving the state, because these payments are going to end. Illegal payments to the ACA cost-sharing reduction program. The issue raised by the House of Representatives lawsuit is that the executive branch cannot spend money without a congressional appropriation, since Article 1 of the Constitution gives Congress the power of the purse. today Judge Collier agreed, writing, paying out cost-sharing subsidies, all right, without appropriation violates the Constitution. Congress is the only source of such an appropriation, and no public money can be spent without one. In addition to the clear language of the ACA, the House's suit argued that the White House was aware that there was not a permanent appropriation for the program when the administration asked Congress to fund the program in its fiscal year 2014 budget request. Okay, now, these are the things that they won't tell you, that the Democrats say, well, there are some things with the ACA that needs fixed. And if we can come together, this is their bipartisan solution right here. Because they know, okay, don't let them tell you Republicans are responsible for wanting to bail out the insurance companies. Yes, I don't like Obamacare Light, okay? I don't like that, period. But this is the sticking point that nobody will talk about, are these payments. Okay? Now, all of a sudden, CRS, what do I call them? CRS payments? What are they called? Yes, CSR payments. You're going to hear that over and over and over. Trump's going to stop the CSR payments. No, the judge already said they're illegal. He's just going to say, hey, Now, in addition to a clear language of the ACA 2014, but Congress did not appropriate the funding, but the administration funded the program anyway. The nonpartisan Congressional Research Service also studied the issue and concluded that there is not a permanent funding stream for the CRS payments, and that it appears that the funds for these payments are intended to be made through annual appropriations. There's no funding stream for these CSR payments. Don't let them, I keep saying over, don't let them lie to you and tell you Trump's going to cut these payments off. The size of illegal payments is substantial. In 2014, these payments totaled $2.8 billion, giving premium and enrollment increase in 2015. They will likely be up 50% higher, which means that the administration, through the CSR program, has unlawfully delivered upward of $7 billion to insurance companies participating in exchanges during the last 2 years. Cost, listen, there's a couple things here. Some people get upset with me because I don't believe in bipartisan. If this person has an R in their name and they're a crook, and this person has a D on their name and they're a crook, and you put them together, do you get a couple of crooks? Just saying. So, I mean, I'm just not a bipartisan person. I'm just not. It doesn't work for me. I don't believe this garbage. I don't believe you're going to get Democrats in the room and Republicans in the room and say, you know what? When we go to the American people and we say cost sharing reduction payments, that's for the insurance company. With its new mandates and regulations, the ACA significantly raised the price of individual market health insurance. We knew it was going to go through the roof. In fact, individual health insurance spending per enrollee increased nearly 70% from 2013 to 2015, with most of the increase the result of the ACA's mandates and regulations in order to introduce people to buy the more expensive coverage. The ACA contained two types of subsidies. Premium tax credits and CSR payments. CSR. What is CSR payments? Cost sharing reduction. Bailouts. Subsidies. Why do we get cost sharing reduction payments? Okay. The CSR payments are additional subsidies, okay? Additional subsidies for people with income below 250% of the FPL, okay? These payments effectively make plans more generous by reducing deductibles, cost-sharing amounts, and out-of-pocket limits. In technical terms, the CSR payments increase the actual value of the plan. The appropriate percentage of an average person's healthcare expense that plans cover for people who select a silver plan, actually 70%. The CSR payment increases the plan actual value to 94%. I can't go on. Do not believe that what they told you. I wanted to, every time I heard Tom Price say, there's a lawsuit right now. See, this has gone to the higher court, okay? It's a major lawsuit, but it was against the law. It was illegal. It was against the constitutional. It was unconstitutional for the executive branch to make payments to the CSR reduction program. It was against the law. Tom Price told how many of them yesterday, but you had to wait till today because that lawsuit is going to the next level. And I'm telling you right now, Donald Trump saying, hey, there's not going to be any CSR reduction payments. I'm going to stop them all. I don't have to. It's against the law. I don't have to pay any of those out. The whole thing gets collapsed. I'm not going to give you another dime. Now, we're going to go through his tweets. When we come back, we're going to stay on healthcare because we're going to go through that when we come back. I'm your host, BKP. He has some new tweets out. Cost sharing reduction. Oh, I got to take a break on that. Sam, take us a break. We'll be right back.
The 17% savings are real at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. 17% off MSRP on every 2017 Chevy Silverado LT Crew Cab and Double Cab. Save up to $7,500. Get this loaded Silverado Crew Cab for only $36,500. Or save up to $4,600 on the new 2017 Chevy Equinox with leather. Now just $23,500 at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where the 17% savings are real. Days Chevrolet. Find new roads.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
All right, let me ask you a question. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. You can always text me or get in touch with me at 706-889-9700. That's 706-889-9700. Emails at the bottom of the screen, chief@FetcherNews.com. Follow us on Twitter at FetcherNews, at FYNTV. So let me ask you a question. If the Constitution, if a federal judge has already ruled that it was unconstitutional for the executive branch to steal $9 billion, basically steal $9 billion, close to that, and make cost CSR payments, right? Cost sharing reduction payments to the insurance company illegally. And a judge said that was done illegally. And if it goes all the way to the Supreme Court, are the insurance companies, do they have stolen goods? And I say some things sometimes that, hey, it's above my, level of education. What do I know? I mean, I just know this. If you have to return the money, right? Would the insurance companies have to return the money knowing they took it illegally? They took illegal money? I don't know. Just wondering. Wondering. All right. Now, President Trump, and I'll tell you what, Obama they're all up there, they're attorneys, they're crooks. They'll tell you there's a swamp of crooks, they're attorneys, they're constitutional lawyers, scholars. Oh my God, Obama, they just worshipped him. And when I read a story like this, now let me just tell you this, because this is where probably we have a disconnect. We really probably do, because I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm thinking to myself, and this comes from the Charlotte Observer. Stay with me on this for a minute. 7 plead guilty as part of 5 million Rock Hill food stamp scam. So these 7 people have pled guilty, and this is in South Carolina, Rock Hill, South Carolina, and there's a $5 million Rock Hill food stamp scam. I'm understanding, what's the big deal? So they got $5 million and they scammed the government. Food stamps come from the government, right? Right? Is that government? So they stole government money, which is taxpayers, which is yours. So they stole your taxpayer money in a scam with $5 million. And they're pleading guilty to this. But yet, these representatives and senators show up for work every day, scamming the American people, stealing billions of dollars. I'd like for you to go look at your senator and see what they were worth. Some of them some of them have been wealthy for years. Okay, they were wealthy before they got there. Some, when I call wealthy, But I like to go look up your representatives and senators and check out their worth now versus when they came in office and what their campaign war chest looks like. And you got these people, hey, they stole $5 million. Obama stole $9 million and gave it to insurance companies. No kickback there anywhere, right? No, I didn't see that coming. I just see these stories. I'm thinking, so they stole a little bit of government money. Don't we have like 100 people on Capitol Hill on one side doing that every day? And don't we have 435 on the other side? And that's not very nice, because we have 100, maybe not all 100 are stealing up there, so that's not very nice. I'm just saying we have 100, and we have 435, but you get these 7 women, $7 million. What's the big deal? Just saying. What's the big deal? Now, on the Twitter deck this morning, 56 minutes ago. Now, Sam, you don't have this, but I'm going to have you pull some up, okay? In fact, all the tweets that say Obamacare on them, and I'll let you know when I want them. 56 minutes ago, if Obamacare is hurting people, and it is, why shouldn't it hurt the insurance companies? Why not? Why not withhold those payments that we already know are illegal, that they know are illegal that they're taking? And why should Congress not be paying what the public pays? Hey, put Congress on Obamacare, let them pay what the public pays. Don't make these illegal payments to the insurance company. Let's see what happens, right? See what happens. Now, I'm trying to get my computer to move along, Sam, so I can't see them very well. But put the Trump tweet 1, Obamacare 1 up. Put that one up. I'm going to see if I can find it. All right. Just not going to work for me. I'm not going to. This computer has decided it's not going to let me read the tweets. Okay, let's see. What's the first 2 words after that? After 7 years. Okay, I can find that one. After 7 years of talking repeal and replace, okay? After 7 years of talking repeal and replace, the people of our great country are still being forced to live with imploding Obamacare. Put up the next one that says Obamacare. What does that one say? First letters. Okay. Wait a minute, I lost that. If it says, it says, what's the first letters? If what health care? Okay. I don't know. I can't find that. Just I'll find it. Hold on there. My computer doesn't want to work. Here. This computer. Okay. I got that one 59 minutes ago. Yeah, if hold on a minute. Well, would you be opposed to reading it? Because if I can't find it here, my computer's messing up.
If a new health care bill is not approved quickly, bailouts for insurance companies and bailouts for members of Congress will end very soon.
Yes. There you go. Bailouts are over. If it doesn't end, if they don't do something quickly, the bailouts are over. He's not sending the money any longer. No more money if this does not stop. Period. Okay, I mean, if they do not get it. And do I have one more that says Obamacare?
Don't give up, Republican senators. The world is watching. Repeal and replace and go 51 votes. Nuke option. Get cross state lines and more.
Okay, get across state lines and more. 51 votes. And let me get this one because I'm going to take another break, try to get my computer straightened out. But let me get this, okay? Hey, 51 votes. Now that messes Mitch McConnell up because the reconciliation, the debate of 60, having to have 60 votes to get something on the floor. You see, when you keep asking why we can't buy across state lines, why we can't do this, it's because of the 60 vote threshold. And Mitch McConnell will not get rid of it. Get rid of it now. The Democrats would do it in 1 minute. I'm going to see if I can get my computer to stop freezing up and come back so I can wrap up this discussion on his tweets. Sam, take us to break. Folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I want to apologize this morning for the fact that every once in a while, this computer here, which it generally, for the most part, works very well. I load everything up on this computer in the morning, and when it just decides it's going to start freezing up, there's not a whole lot I can do other than try to work through it. But before we get on to our next subject, I want to just say, I always tell you how you can reach me, 24/7, 706-889-9700, and chief@fetchernews.com. Are you going to watch? Are you out there amazed at the amount of people that are talking about the eclipse? And what is that, August 21st? Are you amazed at the amount of people talking about this solar eclipse? A full solar eclipse. Now, the total eclipse of the sun, 2 minutes and 38 seconds. So the sun being totally blocked out. Totally blocked out. We look to last, okay, 2 minutes and 38 seconds. So we will see the sun and moon cross, and slowly they will cross, and we will watch that throughout the entire day for 200 and 2 minutes and 30 some seconds. In North Georgia, they are having eclipse parties. In Western North Carolina, eclipse parties. Viewing parties. Schools are dismissing the kids to go out on the football field and watch the eclipse all day and study it. Some school systems have bought every child in the school system, I'm not for sure 100% how this worked, a pair of eclipse glasses. Don't look into the eclipse. What say you? Are you going to find a place? August 21st, we're going to do the show, all right? I hope the eclipse has like no Wolfman effect. Just saying, all right? But we're going to do the show, and we will see what happens. All right, we're going to go through, if my computer will now allow it, we're going to go through some of the president's tweets throughout the weekend. And I'm going to give you the name, Sam, and Trump tweet 51 votes. That's what it's called. Trump tweet 51 votes. The very outdated filibuster rule must go. Budget reconciliation is killing Republicans in the Senate. Mitch McConnell, go to 51 votes now and win. It's time. Folks, there has never, that I recall, been a president of a party that called out the same party's Senate leader and the Republicans in general, his own party. Bill Clinton would have never called out his party this way. George W. Bush would never call out their party. They would go behind closed doors, but oh, no, you could not go against the institution. If you don't think, all right, this is America's president. I'm just telling you. It's got this Teddy Roosevelt all over it, okay? So let's go to Trump tweet China. That's what it says. Trump tweet China won. China won. It's not a restaurant. I'm very disappointed in China. Our foolish past leaders have allowed them to make hundreds of billions of dollars a year in trade. And you want him to stop tweeting because you think the news is going to bring this out. You think that after HHS Secretary Tom Price yesterday tried to tell 2 or 3 morning shows there's a lawsuit. All you have to do is read it. It says the CSR, cost sharing reduction payments, are illegal. So if they will not do that, did you hear any news media tell you that these payments that Trump may stop? See, they're trying to tell you since 2017 Republicans collapsed the ACA. It did not happen. A judge decided in 2016 the payments have been illegal all along. Okay? And the insurance company said, whoa, once this judge ruled, we might need to back totally away from this thing because I don't think we're going to get our money. All right? Just telling you. So, you think that a president is not going to call this out? You think the media will call it out for him? I am very disappointed in China. Our foolish past leaders have allowed them to make hundreds of billions of dollars a year in trade. Yet, let's go to number 2. The China number 2. Okay, thanks. They do nothing for us with North Korea, just talk. We will no longer allow this to continue. China could easily solve the problem. So we talked about North Korea. We have talked about this morning. If you think for 1 minute that John Kelly right now at 9:30 this morning is being sworn in as the chief of staff so he could keep peace in the West Wing between Kellyanne, Kushner, and Bannon, I don't think so. And Scaramucci, you think Scaramucci scares this guy? No. Okay, let's go to Trump tweet Dems laughing at Republicans. That's the name of it. Did I do this one already? If the Senate Democrats ever got the chance, I'm telling you, I don't stop tweeting. This is from President Donald Trump. If the Senate Democrats ever got the chance, they would switch to 51 majority vote in first minute. Let me tell you something. If they get the majority, watch how fast Schumer goes to 51 votes, okay? They are laughing at Republicans. Democrats are laughing at Republicans. Make the change. You have to understand, I, for one, believe the Republicans, not all, but I believe, for one, the Republicans are actually the ones that are going against Trump here. Let's go to Trump tweet John Kelly. It says Trump tweet John Kelly. 2. John Kelly 2. I'm sorry. Or 1. Let's go to 1. Do I have a 1? Yeah, Trump tweet John Kelly. And then I have a 2. All right. I am pleased to inform you that I have just named General Secretary John F. Kelly as White House Chief of Staff. He is a great American. Let's go to number 2 on that one. And a great leader. John has also done a spectacular job in Homeland Security. He has been a true star of my administration. So that was his announcement. They're upset he announces this stuff on Twitter. What's wrong with that? Okay. Let's go to Trump tweet my election success. My election success. I'm going through a lot of his tweets for this weekend. Trump tweet my election success. I love reading about all of the geniuses who were so instrumental in my election success. Problem is, most don't exist. Fake news make America great again. You gotta love that one. Those are Obamacare. Let's see what I got now. Let's go to Trump tweet Priebus. It says Priebus. Trump tweet Priebus. I would like to thank Reince Priebus, for his service and dedication to his country. We accomplished a lot together, and I am proud of him. Okay? And let's go to one more. We'll do one more. Then we'll take our final break, and then we'll come back and wrap the show up. Trump tweet Senate 60 votes. Okay? Republican Senate must get rid of 60 vote now. It is killing the Republican Party. Allows 8 Democrats to control the country. 200 bills sit in the Senate. A joke. It's a joke. So those are the kind of tweets that they say the president goes on a Twitter rampage. And this is not presidential. Now, what I like is Brett Harmon, is her name Jane Harmon? They're on the panel at Fox, so they're enjoying themselves, and Harmon calls Trump commander and tweet. Okay? The commander and tweet, that's what she said. That's what she said. Okay? And then you have Brett Hume says, Sir tweets a lot. That's real creative. I have no problem with the tweets. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap the show up 9:34. Apologize for some of the things that froze up on my computer. We will say Deborah Wasserman Schultz when we get back. I practiced that. And some of the things the media just will not tell you. I just got so upset. They're going to lead you to believe all week that President Trump and Tom Price are the ones trying to nosedive and collapse. They're collapsed. They say Republicans are collapsing the ACA. We actually have a judge that said it's collapsing by illegal payments. Just saying. Tom Price tried to tell him. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back right after these messages.